Did Justin Bieber really just quit gospel music? This is the same pop sensation who once said his faith was his guiding light, who poured his heart into gospel-inspired music and gave fans everywhere a peek into his spiritual journey. But now, news has dropped that Justin may be moving away from gospel altogether. Why would he step away from something he seems so dedicated to? Stay tuned, because in today's video, we're uncovering the real reasons why Justin Bieber is turning his back on gospel music, and what this could mean for his career, his faith, and his fans. Alright, let's get into what this video is all about. Today, we'll take a look at Justin's journey into gospel, the possible reasons behind this big shift, and what's next for him. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of why he's leaving gospel and what this means for his future in music. And if you're a longtime fan, or just curious about the influence of faith on celebrity lives, I think you'll find this story both intriguing and relatable. To understand why Justin might be stepping back from gospel music, let's rewind for a second and look at how it all started. Over the past few years, fans have watched Justin's journey transform from a troubled pop star to a grounded artist seeking faith, spirituality, and personal peace. After struggling publicly with fame, health, and addiction, Justin went through a profound personal shift. He found a support network in spiritual mentors, including pastors like Judah Smith, and he made his faith central to his life. This journey was reflected in his music, too, like the song Holy, where he sings openly about his spiritual beliefs. For a while, it looked like gospel was the direction he'd go in full-time. Fans even started speculating that he might become a gospel artist exclusively. Did you ever expect Justin Bieber to become a gospel artist? Type yes if you did, or no if you didn't see it coming. And if you're interested in more celebrity updates like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But here we are, just a few years later, and it seems Justin is ready to take a step back from gospel. So why would someone so passionate about their faith leave gospel music? Well, here are a few reasons that might explain this surprising shift. Let's be honest, the music industry isn't easy. And for an artist with the worldwide reach of Justin Bieber, stepping fully into gospel could limit his audience. Gospel is an inspiring genre, but it's also a niche. For an artist with a fanbase as huge and diverse as Justin's, sticking to gospel could mean he loses mainstream appeal. Plus, it's likely that record labels, promoters, and even some fans are pushing for a return to pop, so he can maintain that global reach. The pressure to perform, to create hits, and to stay relevant might have influenced this decision. As much as Justin has leaned into his faith, living that out publicly can be a challenge. For every fan who supports his journey, there are others who might find the religious angle hard to relate to, or who simply prefer his classic pop hits. Trying to balance both sides could become frustrating. And remember, being vocal about faith while under the spotlight isn't for everyone. People's expectations are high, and every move is scrutinized. It's entirely possible that Justin is stepping back to keep his faith personal, rather than turning it into the focal point of his career. What do you think? Is it possible for a celebrity to keep faith private in today's world? Let us know in the comments if you think they should keep it personal or stay open about it. Justin has had his fair share of personal battles. From struggles with anxiety and Lyme disease to balancing marriage and fame, it's clear that his plate is full. Maybe stepping back from gospel music gives him more space to heal and grow without the expectations that come with being a gospel artist. It could be that he's choosing to focus on his health and well-being, and that might mean leaving behind a genre that required him to be so publicly open about his faith. Lastly, Justin is an artist, and artists like to experiment, grow, and try new things. Sticking strictly to gospel might feel limiting, especially for someone who's used to exploring different genres. His album Justice, for example, was a mix of pop, gospel, and R&B. Maybe he wants the creative freedom to explore faith-inspired themes without committing fully to gospel. Do you think artists should stick to one genre or have the freedom to experiment? Tell us in the comments if you're team variety or team consistency. Now, as expected, fans and critics have a lot to say about this decision. Some fans who connected deeply with his gospel music feel disappointed, seeing this shift as a loss of a personal connection they had with Justin's music. For others, though, this shift might feel like a return to the old Justin, the one they fell in love with during his Baby and Sorry days. Critics have also chimed in, some questioning his commitment to gospel music and others defending him, pointing out that people grow and change, and so should their music. Where do you stand? Are you disappointed that Justin is moving away from gospel, or are you excited to see what he does next? Let us know your thoughts down below. So, what does this all mean for Justin Bieber's career? For starters, stepping away from gospel could give him the chance to connect with new audiences, reach back to his pop and R&B roots, and, who knows, maybe even deliver more of those dance hits we all know him for. And just because he's moving away from gospel doesn't mean he won't bring faith into his music. Look at artists like Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar, who blend spirituality with mainstream success. Justin could easily keep those elements without committing to gospel. Another possibility. He might go in an entirely new direction. We've seen him collaborate with a range of artists, and with this newfound creative freedom, he knows what kind of music he'll make next. The broader impact of Justin's decision to step back from gospel music is part of a larger conversation about faith in pop culture. Justin isn't the only artist navigating this. Other stars like Kanye West and Selena Gomez have shared their journeys with fans, too. In today's world, where faith is sometimes polarizing, Justin's journey raises an important question. Can spirituality and mainstream pop coexist? What do you think? Should celebrities share their faith journeys openly, or keep it private? Let's get a conversation going in the comments. In the end, Justin Bieber's decision to quit gospel music is just one part of his journey. Whether he's creating faith-inspired songs or going back to pop, he's shown us that he's an artist who isn't afraid to explore new parts of himself. This choice doesn't erase his faith, it just gives him room to express it in his own way. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on your favorite artists. And before you go, drop a comment with your thoughts on Justin's choice. Do you think he'll return to gospel one day? Or is this the start of a whole new era for him? Thanks for watching.